Can you hear that? What? Yeah, it sounds like a seed, but more purple. What? No. You're right. It's more like the sound of Christmas, but like in the desert. What does that even mean? Yeah, it's more like the sound of a cell phone grabbing onto an ice cream cake. Oh, Darwin Morrison is making a joke. Cause it's clearly more like, yeah, we should probably just go see what it is. What's wrong, Mr. Small? Will this rain ever end? I don't think that's rain. I meant the metaphorical rain in my soul. I just realized there's nothing fulfilling about being a teacher. Oh, come on! I'm sure there's lots to like. Hey, Coach! What's your favorite thing about teaching? Watching the minutes tick by until the day I can retire. Miss Simeon? For me, it's the excited pitter-patter of little feet leaving my classroom. Principal Brown? Free coffee. What could possibly have made you feel like that? Children! You see, I came here to shape minds, challenge perceptions, and be remembered as the single greatest teacher that ever lived. Is that too much to ask? Yes. I mean, maybe. Whatever Darwin wants me to say. I don't want us to be the ones to crush this poor man's spirit. Ugh. When I came to Elmore High, I wanted to inspire troubled kids from difficult backgrounds. I don't suppose either of you are in an illegal street gang. He's on the synchronized swimming team. Does that count? Uh. Eh. What the? Ask him to inspire us. Couldn't you have just said that in the first place? Please, sir, inspire us. Woohoo! I have so much advice for you. Nobody ever used to listen to me. So I made these motivational quotes to get on the internet. Look. There's no me in team unless you move the letters. Okay? A smile is like a hug that your face gives to someone else's eyes. Right. Do you have any, beginner's advice? Sort of simpler, more kind of obvious ones that make sense? Follow your dreams. Darwin, why are we doing this again? In the dream I had last night, the leprechaun spoke backwards. Again, this doing we are why, Darwin? I'm following my dream. Last night, I dreamed that I was in this classroom and there was a leprechaun talking backwards. Humiliating is this. And I was wearing shoes made of cake, and then the room filled with water, and I saw two goldfish in the distance, and then I rode all the way up to them on Abraham Lincoln the goat. And then they offered me a nut for a jar of tuna. A nut for a jar of tuna? Backwards? A nut for a jar of tuna. Huh. But then I woke up. So if I follow my dream to the end, I'll get to find out what happens next. Sense perfect makes this. What? Okay, so while we wait for the room to fill up with water, I'll just climb on Abraham. Wait! Whoa! So, how's my advice working out for you guys? Great. I mean, maybe cake shoes were a bad idea. Bad idea? Impossible. There's no such thing as a bad idea. What do you mean? How would we have discovered milk if someone hadn't looked at a cow's udder and said, I'm going to drink from that? Like I said, there's no such thing as a bad idea. That's another piece of advice, isn't it? Thanks. I don't think this is gonna end well. Like he said, there's no such thing as a bad idea. How would scientists have invented a quadruple bypass if we hadn't first invented the quadruple cheeseburger? I think you're missing the point, and I'm not sure about the name. Chorus slide? It makes perfect sense. It's a way to travel faster through school. I don't think anything good is gonna come out of this. How about that way? How about that? We just created the Robobulance. Is everything? We just wanted to say that your advice was helpful, but we're great now. We don't need any more. Thank you. Are you sure your little friend looks like she needs to perk up? You should tell that to the people in the infirmary. What? Nothing. She's just a little under the weather. I've got just the thing. Ho, here's another advice for you. Laughter is the best medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, here to cure you through the power of laughter, it's Dr. Funball and Harwin Watterson. Come on, do something. Hey, got your nose. You found my nose? The doctor said he could reattach it. Oh, no, I was... There you go. Hey, I got my gas that's gonna split your sides, not split your middle. Wow, does this room even have a pulse? I mean, is this thing on? Well, like they say, give them on a high. Which one goes where? This one goes there. Where? Ah! Quick, grab some paper towels. Run! I can't. Me neither. Hold on. Where are we going? Back to Small's office. What? No! If his advice was a type of footwear, it be socks and sandals. It's bad. His advice is bad. It's not about his advice. It's about having the consequences from him. I refuse to be the kid who breaks his positive spirit. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm not going back to his office. Too late. We're already there. I said I'm not going. Ah, children, so how did this day of inspirational advice go? Pretty bad. Oh, that's, I guess maybe I should go back to my normal work. As in bad, good bad, like a bad skateboard trick, or a bad new pair of fresh kicks, or a bad gas? No, that would actually be bad. But you meant I gave you good advice, right? Yes. I knew it! Oh man, that's never a good sign. We can't let him see the chaos his advice caused. You've got nothing to... Whoa! Sorry, Terry. I'm a nurse, not an artist. You're all going to the hospital now. I'll call the ambulance. Hey! And now for my last piece of advice for today, children. As you grow older, some will be good, some will be bad. Some will open your mind and your spirit, while some make you feel inept or worse, discouraged. Some advice will result, while some will lead you down a slippery slope. So children, the most important thing to remember is never take any advice too literally. Yeah, that would have been a good advice to give us first.